What's up, my brothers and my sisters from another mister? So today we're going to do a comic book review of Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 16, brought to you by Ratedcomics. Let's get to it. So previously on Gunslinger Spawn, a new face gets in the way of Gunslinger Spawn's plan. To finish crossing off his hit list, Gunslinger will have to decide whether this speedster is friend or foe. So his entrance had temporarily caused most of the men in the room to pass out from a lack of oxygen, though this costume stranger couldn't care less. To emphasize this point, the stranger circles around the office like a wisp of smoke. Hey, his name is Focus. This speedster tells Gunslinger Spawn, stay away from McCarver, he's mine, and Gunslinger Spawn's like, then we got ourselves a problem, boy, because I ain't leaving here without McCarver. Focus, at least now, Gunslinger Spawn has a name for who he's up against. Don't know what McCarver did to you, or why you're here, but you take one more step, you'll be standing in this room by yourself. What the hell, boy, you ain't making sense, says Gunslinger Spawn. And there's a slight sound of a gun being cocked. Focus, knowing this, slowing down time, tells Gunslinger Spawn, wait right here, I'll be right back. And in a blink, the gunman is dropped, knocks out, and with Focus returning back in front of Gunslinger Spawn before the guard touches the floor. And he's like, what the hell just happened? He was gonna shoot you. He was gonna shoot us, so I had to take him out. Gunslinger is a bit stunned and he wonders why he's never encountered a demon like this before. And McCarver is like, you're not getting out of here tonight. Neither of you. I sent the message the moment Gunslinger Spawn entered the building. They're coming. Good, because some of them know where your other partners are, so I'm glad they're paying me a visit, says Gunslinger. It'll save me time from hunting them down. And this guy, Focus, is like, well, who's coming? His posse, says Gunslinger. So he's like, okay, good, well, I'm out of here, and you're coming with me, McCarver. So Focus is like, good, then I'm out of here, and you're coming with me, McCarver. Is that right? Yes, asshole, that is right. And with that, Focus fills the room in a heartbeat with a film of black residue blinding everyone as a small tornado buffets them. And Focus, along with McCarver, is gone seconds later. And as the two of them shoot across dozen counties covering over 400 miles, their journey ended atop a desolate hill. So McCarver asks him, how'd you do that? And Focus like, don't play dumb with me. You know exactly how I did that. Remember all the experiments you did? All the people who died during those experiments? Well, I didn't, and I know there's others like me. They are, but I made them attuned to Gunslinger Spawn, says McCarver. Not yours. That's part of the posse he was talking about. Then I'll have to grab that signal. And in a flash, Focus is back to where he met Gunslinger, not knowing everything McCarver just told him was a lie. Hearing the air hiss again, Gunslinger's instincts takes over and shoots into air. And Focus is a lot faster than that. Hey, taps him on the back, and Gunslinger's like, what the hell is going on? I need you, says Focus. And Gunslinger's like, man, that's your problem. Where's McCarver? Far away, just like you're going to be. And Focus tells one of the henchmen, tell your gang their boss is in Guyver's Summit, and tell them the cowboy is coming too. So boom, he grabs Gunslinger Spawn and they go. And like a hurricane, Gunslinger is swallowed into a cone of black flames. Their piercing vibrations are about to shatter his eardrums. As a hellspawn, he's endured every physical type of pain from heaven and hell, but he's never felt anything like this before, like he's being torn apart. Even worse, the pain has only been pounding his body for a few seconds, and then it stops. But Gunslinger notices that, for the first time, this guy is tired and he's gasping for air. And Focus is like, whoa, man, most people aren't standing after I do that to them. So who are you, and why are you here? Did MacGyver's lab do that to you? Nah, boy, I got no idea what you're talking about, but that don't matter. What does is he had his hand in my sister's death, and I was looking for a little retribution before you busted in, and I ain't never seen one of you demons like that before. And Focus like, keep using that word, man. I'm human like you. I ain't a demon. And Gunslinger Spawn is pissed. You're human? That's why you're so tired? Then you need to leave now, boy. You made a huge mistake. McCarver didn't send his army so they could fight a human. He's called his angelic assassins. You get tired with them, they'll gut you the moment you take a breath, boy. And McCarver is like, he's already exhausted, Gunslinger. I know how his body's worth. You're both fucked. And without speaking a single word, Gunslinger Spawn walks up to him and just decks him like, hey man, you better chill. And you ain't got no chill, neither do I. And Gunslinger says everything he needs with his action, decks him, boots him, slits him. And Focus like, what the hell are you doing, man? That's enough. I still need answers from him. And until I get them, you have to go through me if you want McCarver. What are you gonna do, says Gunslinger. Fight me and his army? Tell me you're not that crazy. You can't sustain that level. I see what happens to you. He killed my friend, says Focus. He's not walking away. You're human. You're the only one they're not gonna let walk away. You should have ran when you had your chance. Now shadows fall across the cracked terrain and the sun is blotted out because these angels are here. And Gunslinger Spawn tells him, ready yourself. I can't take on that many. Well, Gunslinger Spawn's like, we ain't got no choice. McCarver's their beacon, so wherever you take him, they will follow. So Gunslinger Spawn goes in and he's like, boy, you either fight him now or you fight him later. But either way, we got to do some fighting, boy, and we hungry. So weapons fly before he finishes his dive and roll. When he throws his knife at their forehead, that's the kill shot. He realized they cover their weak point. His kill shots to their foreheads won't be an option, so he'll need to improvise. And he knows his bullets won't kill him, but they can blind him. And in any battle, when you can get your enemy to shift their strategy, that's always an advantage. A black flame slams the angels like a cruise missile. Though tired, Focus is willing to use every last ounce of his energy he still has. He'll worry about recovering later, while Gunslinger Spawn blasts away. He tells Focus to grab these knives. Gunslinger Spawn then whispers his battle plans to the speedster and then barks one last order: go threaten McCarver. These words barely escape his mouth as the ground begins to tremble like a stampede of elephants charging. It isn't a herd though, it's a single being. This fight's over, Hellspawn, whoever this guy is, but he looks cool and physically imposing. And Gunslinger's response is to charge into any battle to his enemy full force, and I think that's his way of testing out who they are, but he definitely realized that this brother is no joke and he ain't got no chill. So he gets decked and cracked and you know, he's weakened a little bit. And the other angels surround him. Outnumbered, Gunslinger Spawn knows he can't win this fight, and the angels know that too, so they strike in the group, but they're quickly scattered like 10 pins at a bowling alley. Focus collides into the group with explosive force, though when he's finished, he's barely able to stand. You okay, boy, says Gunslinger. Don't worry about me. They're getting up. Then you might want to get yourself clear, because if I'm going down, I'm going to take these bastards with me. And that is the end of this issue. And as promised from the title, this issue does end with an explosive bang. And that is the end of this issue of Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 16. Yo, this is just action-packed and thrilled. This probably has to be one of my favorite issues of Gunslinger Spawn. That's all I got to say. Link in description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to Rated Comics. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.